Some stories don't just haunt the imagination. They twist your mind, sink their claws deep, and leave a mark that never fades. I am the Mistress of Terror, and tonight I invite you into a world where reality and nightmare intertwine, where the most disturbing truths remain hidden in the shadows. Are you brave enough to face the abyss? Then come, my little ghouls. Let the darkness consume you. Our first descent into darkness takes us to the year 2014, to the unsettling case of Lars Mittank. Picture this, my fiends. A young man on vacation with his friends, the sun shining, the drinks flowing, a recipe for carefree fun, wouldn't you say? But beneath the surface, a storm was brewing. In the days leading up to his disappearance, Lars began to exhibit strange and disturbing behavior. He became increasingly paranoid, whispering about being followed, his eyes darting around like a trapped animal. His friends at first dismissed it as too much sun, maybe one too many cocktails, but Lars's paranoia intensified, his whispers turning to frantic pronouncements. He claimed he was in danger, that unseen eyes were watching his every move. He spoke of voices, insidious whispers that only he could hear, urging him towards a fate unknown. His friends, now truly alarmed, decided to cut the vacation short. They booked a flight home, hoping to get Lars back to familiar ground, to safety. But fate, it seems, had other plans. At the airport, Lars's behavior took a terrifying turn. He refused to board the plane, his fear reaching a fever pitch. He ran, fleeing into the labyrinthine corridors of the airport, his friends in hot pursuit. Security cameras captured the last known images of Lars Mittank. He burst through a door, a look of sheer terror etched on his face, and disappears into the surrounding forest. And just like that, he was gone, vanished without a trace. The Bulgarian authorities conducted an extensive search, but Lars was never found. Was he running from something real, a tangible threat that lurked in the shadows, or was his paranoia, as some have speculated, a symptom of a deeper, more sinister affliction? The unsettling truth is that no one knows what drove Lars Mittank to madness, what he saw or heard in those final terrifying moments. His story remains an open wound, a chilling reminder that sometimes the most unsettling mysteries are those left unanswered. Some say Lars is still out there, lost and alone, forever haunted by whatever drove him into the darkness. Sleep well tonight, my dears, and remember, sometimes the things we can't see are the very things we should fear the most. Our next tale of terror takes us back to a time when the veil between our world and the next was thin, when superstition and fear walked hand in hand. We journey to the early 19th century, to the untamed wilds of Tennessee, where the Bell family would become forever entwined with a legend that chills to the bone. The legend of the Bell Witch. Imagine, my darlings, a time when the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, ominous shadows across the land. a time when the only sounds were the chirping of crickets and the rustling of leaves and the chilling whispers of the unknown. It was in this time, in this place, that the Bell family encountered a force so malevolent, so relentless, that it would forever stain their name in the annals of the paranormal. It began subtly, as these things often do. Strange knocking sounds in the dead of night, disembodied voices whispering through the darkness. The Bell family, at first, dismissed these occurrences as mere pranks, the work of mischievous neighbors perhaps. But as the days turned into weeks, the occurrences grew more frequent, more sinister. Objects moved on their own, seemingly guided by an unseen hand. Unexplained noises echoed through the house, driving the family to the brink of madness. The entity, for that is what it had become clear it was, seemed to focus its attention on John Bell, the patriarch of the family. He was plagued by nightmares, his sleep disturbed by chilling whispers and unseen touches. His health began to deteriorate, his once strong body withered by an unseen force. John Bell, once a robust man, was found dead, his body ravaged by an unknown poison. The family, their hearts heavy with grief and terror, believed that the Bell Witch had taken its revenge. Legend has it that the Bell Witch was not just a vengeful spirit, but a curse bound to the land itself. To this day, people who dare to venture onto the Bell property report strange and unsettling occurrences. Is the legend of the Bell Witch just a spooky tale told to frighten children? Or is there something more to it? Something dark and ancient lurking in the heart of Tennessee? I'll let you be the judge, my little creepies. But remember, some curses are meant to last an eternity. Chapter 3. The Haunting of the Cecil Hotel, the Enigma of Elisa Lam. Our final descent into darkness takes us to the heart of Los Angeles, to a place where glamour and grit collide, where dreams are made and shattered with equal measure. I'm talking, of course, about the infamous Cecil Hotel, a place steeped in a history as dark and twisted as the city itself. It is here, within the walls of this decaying monument to faded grandeur, that we encounter the unsettling story of Elisa Lam. Picture this, my fiends. A young woman full of life and promise arrives at the Cecil Hotel, a flicker of excitement in her eyes. She's traveling alone, exploring the world, her future a tapestry of endless possibilities. But fate, it seems, had other plans for Elisa Lam. In the days leading up to her disappearance, Elisa's behavior became increasingly erratic. She was captured on the hotel's security cameras, her movements strange and disjointed. In the grainy footage, we see her behaving strangely in the elevator, pressing all the buttons, hiding in the corner, peering out into the hallway as if someone or something was pursuing her. The footage went viral, my little ghouls, spreading across the internet like wildfire. Days later, Elisa's body was discovered in the hotel's water tank, her death a macabre mystery that sent chills down the spines of even the most hardened skeptics. How did she get there? Was she murdered? Did she take her own life? The questions swirled, unanswered, fueling the flames of speculation and fear. Some say Elisa's death was a tragic accident, a result of misadventure or mental instability. But others, my little creepies, believe there is something more to the story. Was Elisa Lam a victim of her own troubled mind? Or was she, as some believe, the latest in a long line of souls claimed by the darkness that haunts the Cecil Hotel? The truth, my dears, remains elusive. The Cecil Hotel still stands, a towering reminder of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of our world. If you ever find yourself in Los Angeles, my little ghouls, and you're feeling brave, you might want to pay the Cecil a visit, but be warned, you just might get more than you bargained for. So there you have it, my little creepies. A glimpse into the abyss, a taste of the terror that lurks just beyond the veil of our reality. These are not just stories, but fragments of a darker truth, knowledge that most will never know, but you now do. But remember, once you look into the darkness looks back. Like and subscribe if you dare. Until next time, keep your eyes open. The shadows are always watching.